2009, a 22-year-old Usain Bolt solidified his status as one of the greatest athletes of all time by breaking the 100-meter and 200-meter world records on his way to victory at the World Championships. For years, track media and fans have been discussing who is up next, but it seems like they have been looking in the wrong direction.
They keep talking about history, about records. Did you see what Sydney did?
McLaughlin's going to win by a gigantic margin.
What will she do next?
And she is unreal.
Block out the noise. I'm here to rewrite the book.
Sydney McLaughlin smashes the world record!
I'll be
22-year-old Sydney McLaughlin's career arc is eerily similar to Usain Bolt's at the same age. Bolt burst onto the world scene in 2002 at the age of 15, winning the 200 meters at the World Junior Championships. Sydney qualified for these championships in the 400 meter hurdles in 2014, but at the age of 14 was too young to compete. In 2003, Bolt broke the World Youth Championship record, a feat that Sydney matched in 2015. The next year, Bolt ran 19.93 in the 200 meters, breaking the World Junior record before qualifying for the Olympics at 17. Sydney would once again follow in Bolt's footsteps by running 54.15 in the 400 meter hurdles in 2016, breaking the World Junior record and qualifying for the Olympics at 16 years old. Both athletes would go on to get knocked out in the early rounds of the Olympics before bouncing back 3 years later to come second at the World Championships, losing to championship record performances from Tyson Gay and Dalila Muhammad respectively. A couple of months before the 2008 Olympics, a 21-year-old Bolt ran a 100-meter time of 9.72 seconds in the US to break his compatriot Asartha Powell's 100-meter world record of 9.74 from the previous year. Similarly, a couple of months before the 2021 Olympics, a 21-year-old Sydney ran a 400-meter hurdle time of 51.90 seconds in the US to break her compatriot Dalila Muhammad's 400-meter hurdles world record of 52.16 from the previous year. At the Olympics, both went on to break their records again on the way to Olympic gold, and they would both repeat this feat at the World Championships the following year in more spectacular fashion, meaning that at the age of 22, Sydney McLaughlin has matched Usain Bolt, the greatest track and field athlete of all time, every step of the way. But Bolt's achievements catapulted him into a conversation with the likes of Muhammad Ali and Michael Jordan when fans would debate who is the greatest athlete of all time. By contrast, many non-track fans are not even aware of Sydney's existence, let alone the significance of her phenomenal achievements. This is for 3 reasons. First of all, track and field does not have a large following compared to other sports, particularly outside of the Olympics. Even the greatness of Usain Bolt was not globally recognized until his performance at the 2008 Olympics. Secondly, the 400-meter hurdles is not seen as the flagship event of the games in the same way that the 100 meters is. And on top of that, there were no fans at the 2021 Olympics. Part of Bolt's legend is the frenzy that he sent the crowd into at the Olympics. Sydney, quite frankly, did not get that same opportunity. But the most important reason for the difference in recognition between the two is the way that they conduct themselves on and off the track. Usain Bolt's larger-than-life character is what made him one of the most beloved and distinctive athletes of all time. While Sydney showed signs in her younger years of also being an entertaining and engaging personality, she seems to have made the decision to keep that part of her more private in recent years, citing that she does not desire the fame that comes with being a track star.
But I don't want it. When I tell you I don't want fame, I don't want any of that, it's toxic. It genuinely physically makes me sick.
Whilst Bolt seemed to relish the fame, it appears that Sydney doesn't really want it. But Steve Cramp put it best when he said,
"But goodness me, she better stop running so fast if she doesn't want to be famous."
at the end of the day, she is doing things we have never seen done on a track before. And she is only 22 years old, so she will have the spotlight on her for a long time. Despite arguably producing the greatest world record-breaking performance in track and field history, the track world wasted no time discussing what's next for Sydney. She's already faced questions about running sub 50 in the 400 meter hurdles or breaking the seemingly impossible 400 meter world record. But the reality is, we should take this time to appreciate her achievements rather than constantly asking what's next. Her time of 50.68 broke her own record by 0.78 seconds. The gap between her and silver medalist Femke Bol was 1.59 seconds, the largest ever margin of victory in a global 400 meter hurdles final. Bol's time of 52.27 would have been a world record just 3 years ago. Sydney's time would have finished 7th in the world 400 meter flat final that took place half an hour earlier, despite running with 10 hurdles in the way. Despite all the talk about what she is going to do next, it is important to remember that she could retire now at the age of 22 as an Olympic champion, world champion, and 4-time world record breaker, and go down as one of the greatest athletes of all time. As much as it is enjoyable and sometimes appropriate to ask what is next for an athlete, sometimes it is important to sit back and appreciate the fact that you are seeing something that you will likely never see again in your lifetime. Thank you for watching Oko TV. Make sure to subscribe for more videos like this and to leave your opinions in the comment section. Feel free to click the link in the description, which will take you to my Instagram. Many thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next one.